everybody, welcome to And Off They Roll. I'm Karen, in case you forgot. If you watched our original intro video, I mentioned organization. That was going to be one of my big focuses. The one thing I did talk about was my pantry and how embarrassed I was by it and that it was the bane of my existence. Well, this is what that's about. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go watch a quick intro and then I'll come back and we'll talk some more about it. Hang on just a second.
Oh, the engine hums a country tune, the sun begins to gleam. Tom and Karen smiling, living out their dream. From dusty desert highways to the mountains misty cold, with her beside them, and off they roll. Oh, and off they roll.
Welcome back. Thank you for watching the intro. Now we have an Alliance Valor 42V13 and this is my pantry. And I don't know, it's about maybe 21 inches wide. It's not too terribly wide. Now understand, I am 5 foot tall, 5 foot and just a smidge, not too much more. This is what I'm talking about when I say it is the bane of my existence. It is so embarrassing. Everything is just jumbled and tossed in. And every time I get something neat and organized, within 2 or 3 days, it's back to chaos again. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to sort of give you like an in-depth tour of the pantry. And then I'm going to ask you to drop suggestions, pictures of maybe what you've done in your pantry, any links, anything like that down in the comments. And then once I've gotten all of them sorted and figured out what I've got and see how it'll work, I may actually do a video showing the implementation of the suggestions. And possibly, if I don't do that, I'll do a reveal, ta-da, because we all need help with organization. So now I'm going to pause for a second. All right, so this is the top shelf, just a catch-all shelf, because being 5 foot tall, unless I'm using a step stool, I can't reach up here very easily. So this is not the stuff we use routinely. This next shelf down here, this is the shelf that we live on. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and it's poorly organized. It doesn't really show well what I've got, and I lose stuff. This is the other shelf that we live on. Again, it's a catch-all, it's a junk pit. I just would love to have it better organized. So this is a catch-all shelf. It's where the coffee pot and other small appliances ride when we're underway. And then this final shelf is for the dog food and other things that just don't really have a home. Boxes, that type of stuff, overstock. Ignore all the alcohol. We don't actually drink it. It's just there for show. So as you can see, fixed shelves, pretty deep, about 18 to 21 inches deep. I'd thought about putting rolling shelves in, but because of the space frame here, I would have to block off so far that I'm not sure I could actually get a shelf worth anything. I've thought about half-depth shelves, but they're just not ideal to me because then I think stuff will get lost underneath of those shelves. And there goes the light again. The main thing I'm trying to do is this: make it functional so that I can see what I've got and so that I don't end up buying multiples of the same thing. You know, that old adage. I know I've got it, but where is it? And then 3 weeks later, it shows up. So now that I've shown you the bane of my existence and my total embarrassment, I really hope that you're going to be able to give me some suggestions that I can use to improve how my pantry operates, because we're full-time and there's only 2 of us, but still we make a lot of junk, obviously. So at the end of this video, I am going to put a link for our first video, our intro video, so that if you haven't had a chance to actually go and watch that, you can. And I'd appreciate you subscribing to the channel, because that would definitely help us. And then, of course, for this purposes, I hope that you're going to like, share, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell so that you will be notified when I do drop an update on this, and so that you don't miss out on any of our adventures as we roll through our journey. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you later.